I just think they look a little bit more settled in the halves with Hastings and Gamble. Already this season they've combined for 18 try assists. So there he is, Kalen Ponga.
Here's Reid Marnie and the Bulldogs. Not a massive crowd, it has to be said, here at Accor Stadium. They are 5 wins and 10 losses through their first 15 games. It has been a fairly gloomy season for both clubs. Can turn around right here today. Burton gets us underway. The kickoff goes down to Phoenix Crossland, who once again look after things. A dummy half for the Knights. His right edge. It was only Addo Carr there who prevented potentially the first points of the day. Hastings! He takes them on! Something he hasn't been doing a lot of in recent times for the Knights. But he fools them here. They all took the dummy, the Bulldogs, and Hastings just goes his way through the line.
Yeah, he's got good awareness, holds the ball out in front there. Set play off the scrum base, goes to the line. No obstruction, the dummy thrown. Rajab, it was just overlooked.
Jackson Hastings, they certainly need him out there steering the ship around, and he provides the spark that gets them going here today. Kalen Ponga from just about right in front, and it's the Knights who lead the Bulldogs, Darcy, 6 points to 0. Did well to hang on to it in the tackle there of Alamotti. 6 again call. More pressure here on the Bulldogs. Elliott standing alive there, taking the ground just outside the 10. Here's Thompson. The Knights fans who are here launching a chance. It's Crossland. Comes back to the left. Hastings flat pass there. Elliott again. Bulldogs under so much pressure, hanging on, but only just at the moment. Here's Crossland. Coming back to Thompson. It's been all the forwards, the crash balls so far in this set. We've got 2 more plays remaining. Left side now. Hastings, Ponga, double pumps it, gives it to Bradman Best, and they've cracked them again. They pounded it through the middle, through the forwards, and the first chance they get to go to the edge, Ponga and Best combined.
Possible to stop there one-on-one. He got on an inside shoulder here. Put it down to Ponga, coming in to make the extra man, but Best that close to the line, too strong. The Bulldogs have got to find something here, otherwise the scoreboard will start to tick over.
Kalen Ponga has, for the moment, his reaction also. Dominic Young feeding the scrum. He's a 6'7" halfback on the left-hand side. A chance here for the Knights. Best inside the 30. Score a 3rd try here and really blow open this scoreline. They're back inside the red zone. Crossland. He looks for Hastings. Ponga was wrapping to the right-hand side. Cutting back on the inside was Jacob Saifiti. Crossland goes left. Daniel Saifiti for Saifiti through the middle of the set. We'll stop him half a metre out from the line though. Crossland, short side. Fitzgibbon trying to hit and spin. They were able to isolate a Bulldogs defender, and it was Carlin Rajab who was posted one-on-one with a much bigger man right on top of his own line. Interesting today that Cameron Serraldo has switched the centres from left and right. Avarillo playing left, Alamotti playing right. Kalen Ponga here looking for 3 for 3 with the boot. And to make it 18 points to 0, which he does. Play at dummy half. Also, this is a small lock forward for them through the middle of the field. There's Daniel Saifiti stepping. He's got himself a bit of space there. Crossland goes back to man. Gamble, short ball for Frizzell. And he stopped just inside the 30. Here's Ponga. Bypasses Hastings, picked up by Best. Oh, they lost their way on that particular play. We've got 2 plays remaining here as they search for the red zone once again. Hastings at first receiver. It's back on the inside, Jack Hetherington. Well, a sin bin last week against the Panthers. He finds Crossland though. Ponga showing it, stepping. Crossland back on the inside. Crossland scores a try. Newcastle have 4 It's 22 points to 0.
And that's what you want from your blokes coming off the bench too. Jack Hetherington it is. Back on the inside, able to stand in the tackle and flop the ball back. Crossland there right on the spot. And look at the reaction straight away here from the Newcastle Knights. Crossland stays alive, back on the inside. And this is a carve up at the moment. Won't be too long before it's 24-0. He's had a good game, Crossland too. Had a couple of dashing runs out of dummy half. This time he gets a try off an offload there from Hetherington. Coming on, only been on a minute or so. Supports back on the inside and scores.
He's been good value for the Newcastle Knights, filling in for Jaden Fraley, hasn't he? Phoenix Crossland, who played only for Adam O'Brien. They found some points today against a lacklustre Bulldogs outfit with 4 minutes remaining in this first half. Darcy 24. And they'll barely have time for one more play here. Marju coming forward here. Contact with Matt Burton. He's okay. And so are the Newcastle Knights. They are A-OK. In the first half, almost did the same there. Now Hastings, Fitzgibbon in behind them again. They've got them at the first chance. Kurt Mann keeps the points rolling for Newcastle.
When he's on, was off the back of a great run there again from Jack Hetherington. The quick play the ball. It's a procession there. Kurt Mann gets the try, but all game so far, so trying to take the man with the ball instead of second guessing. Here's the conversion.
Kalen Ponga having quite the afternoon, isn't. Good ball back through the middle for Hetherington, who has plenty of speed. He linked up with Gamble, who was taken down there by Preston. It's Hastings kicking to the corner. Best in a race with Perham, who loses it in the in-goal area, and Brandon Best has a third try for the Knights.
I think he thought he was under that ball quite comfortably with the bounce and just looking so he could try and beat Best as soon as he got the ball. Maybe he might have knocked on, or they haven't looked at the...
Anyway, for the moment, he moves back to just the 2 tries, but they will have a chance. A full set of 6 from 10 metres out here off the knock-on by Hayes Perham. Another 38 to match what the Cowboys did against the Tigers last night. Here is Tyson Gamble taking it to the line. If they score right here, I'm not ruling out the possibility. Crossland from dummy half. Goes back to Kurt Mann. It's a mismatch here this afternoon. Amazing to think that both teams are equal on 5 wins for the season. Hastings, Ponga, here's Best again. Gives an offload away. Marju is so strong. The bodybuilder, he scores from close range. He's taken another knock for his trouble. It's been a tough afternoon for him.
So strong. Carraz it was to try and come up with a ball and all tackle. Just trying to get up. Should have tried to get up.
Start this out of his own image on the big screen. Let it bend back, which he does. Here it comes. That's Daryl Halligan-like. What a kick from the sideline. Work it away from their own end. Don't forget, beyond the Seagulls and the Roosters following this game, Sunday night with Matty John, special guest. Kangaroos, Queensland, and Storm star Harry Grant taking his luck on the couch with the boys tonight. That's beyond the Seagulls and the Roosters, who are up next right here on the Sunday ticket. And the Knights surging back towards the halfway line here as Crossland waits at dummy half. Hastings with Ponga flipping around the back. Here they go again. Best is off and running. Back on the inside. He had support in Hastings. He pops it out the back, and Hastings is there again. They're running riots, and we might have 70-point score lines in back-to-back days the way things are going.
I think the ball boys might get a try here this afternoon. Was any number of players. Best looked like he was going to back himself here to score his hat-trick. The second man play again. Ponga straight through. I wonder if they'll call it back for a little bit of obstruction in the line. I hope not. This is good to watch. With the pass out the back here. Marnie can't make the tackle. The flick out the back. Hastings goes in for number 2.
You heard the boos ringing out Can't remember the last time I heard booing like that, so far from full time. And I think 70 is very much on the cards given what we've seen to begin the second half. There's been no response. No response from the Bulldogs defensively here. Again there, just floating across the field. The straight runners is running their lines into holes. And he's picking which one he wants to go with. Oh boy, now Alamotti puts it down. Here's Best. Nobody in front of him. Coming across. Perham won't get to him. And Bradman Best, this time you can rubber stamp it, gold plate it, seal it and deliver it. Finally has his first hat trick in the NRL.
Perham tries to, have a look where Perham comes from. Tries to cover here, but Best just takes off. Crossland calling for the ball, back inside, no way, son. I'm going to score this one myself. Kicks the ball into the empty seats there. The handling has been atrocious. Look at that for a bounce. Picks it up beautifully. Flicks it over to his right hand. And away Best goes. There's no way you're going to get the ball off him there. Look at Crossland. Come on, mate, give us the ball. No way.
Their fourth try of the second half from an error on play number 1 from the Bulldogs. Boy, it has been a tough afternoon for them.
Start to fall away and start to think about next year.
Here's Ponga bending it back once again, adds 2 more points. Darcy, it's 54 points to 0. Raymond Faitala Mariner, in fact, coming up and knocking down Jackson Hastings was the call from the referee. Well, here are the Knights looking for try number 10 without conceding one themselves. Goes through the hands of Croker. Hastings, Ponga again. There's a collision through Ockenbaugh and also Hastings. Play on though, no whistle either way. The Knights at the 10. Slow play the ball from Ponga. Hastings goes to Gamble. Cut out ball, pouring into a hole. And Nari Tuala dives in. And the Knights today are a perfect 10.
Tuala, what a gap run there. Hit the ball at speed. Put yourself in those positions. 2-pass runner. It's Gable that threw the footy there straight away. Knights in again. They've done well, haven't they? Just haven't been able to come off their line hard enough. The Dogs been able to tackle one-on-one.
Well, they've run some nice holes. Still got 14 minutes remaining. He bends it back. Having quite the day. Ponga makes it 60 points to 0. Here is Kalen Ponga. Look at him weave his way through the chasers. Pangai Jr. missed him. King missed him. Eventually, he was wrapped up by the cover. Marju wasn't sure whether he's going to pass it to somebody else or just take a carry. In the end, did the latter and plays it for Crossland, who's back on deck. Just a short breather on the bench for Phoenix Crossland. Deserves to be out there to finish this one today after being a big part of what they've offered against the Bulldogs with their 6th win of the season.
We mentioned half-time how good Lachlan Fitzgibbon had been. It's his 18th carry.
Here's man. Crossland. Here he is backing up. Now they've got try number 11. He's got his 2nd of the afternoon. After scoring 5 minutes before half-time, he grabs another one here 10 minutes out from full-time on the books.
Just look how slow they were to get back. The markers over-chased straight through. Crossland supporting. He's been good this afternoon. Well, they haven't had a bad play, have they, the Newcastle Knights? The fend away there. Crossland, good anticipation. Been backing up all afternoon. Away he goes. Not a bad place to score too. Onto the sticks. Still plenty of time left too. 9 minutes.
Oh, there's a heap of time. The remainder of the season with the beanies on.
Wouldn't be a bad ploy. Not the same as wearing the same sluggos for a decade or something, is it?
He was outstanding and setting up so many points for his teammates The pain finally ends for the Bulldogs momentarily. The Knights want to win their 6th of the season.